What's up, guys? We about to go live and do a countdown. Ready? Here we go. What's up, fam? How you doing? It's Amina Seen It back, and today's lineup is insane. We've got Candace Owens telling the First Lady, prove it in court. Then we got Judge Joe Brown. He's spilling, for everybody that thought Candace Owens don't got no money, your girl got bank. And now I got the proof coming up also. Then you got Jackie Christie hand smacking her daughter. I mean, it was kind of hard. Not kind of. Well, some people saying that she deserves it, but we'll figure that out. Now, Hulk Hogan, we want to say a rest in peace, and also to Malcolm Jamal Warner. Oh, and the guy in Coldplay, the CEO, now he's crying emotional distress. This is hilarious. And it's not Coldplay's fault. You was in a public area. You acted insane. The internet did what it do best. And they started digging. Now let's kick it off with Hulk Hogan. So let me pull up a picture because that's the right thing to do when we want to say goodbye to somebody. Hulk Hogan, you made my life hell when I was 7 years old. I had a brother who loved Hulk Hogan, and when my mother used to go away and not be there on Saturdays, he used to wrestle with me. He used to beat my ass. He used to practice every wrestling move in sight. So I'll never forget him for that, though. Let me hold on. Let me pull up a picture because it is the right thing to do. If I didn't know wrestling, if I didn't know nobody, only one name, him and who else was it? It was another person also. It was Macho Man. If it wasn't Hulk Hogan, it was definitely Macho Man. And let me make sure I get a better picture of him. Sorry, guys. Let me see. Yes. Hulk Hogan. His name is Terry Gene Bollea. And yes, best known for WWE World Championship Wrestling. I'll never forget it. He made my 80s. He signed to Wrestling Federation in 1983. That is the year I was born. And like I said, when I was 6 and 7 years old, he made my life hell because my brother used to definitely practice all wrestling moves on me. I test dummy for a 12-year-old boy. That's how I learned to fight. Like, you got to be tough dealing with somebody that's going to beat your ass anyway. Who left him in charge? Who raised you? Shout out to my brother, though. Love him to bits. Also, we want to shout out and say a rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner. Cosby Show. I'm a Cosby Show fan, so this really hurts me. He played Theo, and he's gone at 54 in a tragic drowning. Let me pull up his picture, and he looked good. 54 years old. 54 looks good. So it's Malcolm Jamal Warner. So he's going to have an event scheduled for 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. The friends and family are going to get together. Yeah. So, the first thing is everybody started posting crazy stuff they started posting his ex-girlfriends and stuff. And I'm like, why? And they started the Myra girl, the one that played on Family Matters, who passed away. I don't know why they posting him and her hugged up. And I'm like, dude, he got a whole wife and kids going on. Like, and that was years ago. Yes, we know they're gonna be together. Raymond Simone was choked up, calling him big brother. And Bill Cosby himself said that he is like a son to him. Now, as we move on, we're gonna move on to Candace Owens. Hold up. All right, let me pull up the Instagram for Candace Owens. Hold on. Yo, where did it go? This is crazy. Oh, okay. Yes, so she's getting sued by Brigitte Macron because she keeps insisting that the person leading over there in England is a man, born a man. But what everybody's failing to see, because they're like, well, why does she care? She's trying to say that he's a Pedialyte because that person groomed the husband. I think their husband was like maybe 15 or 14 when they started talking. So Candace feels like the lawsuit is fake. They're just doing it because they want trying to shut her up. They've been trying to shut her up for a long time. And let's hear what Candace got to say. Let me invite her to the screen.
Say we went after her. She'll probably file for this to get dismissed. I'd like to make it to discovery. I think that we owe that to the world. Anyways, you guys, we are revolting against this. We're revolting against the perverts that run the world. And I want to be very clear here. I count you among them. I think you're sick. I think you're disgusting. And I am fully prepared to take on this battle on behalf of the entire world. Okay? That's what I'm going to say. On behalf of the entire world, you were born a man and you will die a man. That's the point I'm making. So give us a sample. I'll send my doctors to take your blood. Figure it out real quick, however you want to go about this. Hey, how about just giving us some pictures again of you growing up, raising your children? That would be fine. For whatever reason to phone, by the way, like I said, we'll get to the bottom of it. Right, that is what discovery is for. I'm going to ask a lot of questions.
So yeah, she's saying that this is a chance to be able to ask a lot of questions. She's not backing down. She is not scared. And she's like, oh, so everybody online I see in the comments, they're like, they're suing her and stuff like that. And she's this YouTuber. But let me tell you something about Candace, honey. Her money runs long. I found a clip with Judge Joe Brown talking about Candace Owens. And how about this girl? Your girl lives in a building. No, she owns a whole building that is just hers, who got daycares, libraries, a nursery, everything inside of it, elevators. That is her whole entire house. Doesn't belong to nobody but Candace. Has offices and everything in it. We're going to pull the link because Judge Joe Brown don't hold water. Here we go. Pulling him up right now. Damn it, wrong person. How do I stop sharing? Here we go. Sorry, guys.
When somebody sends you this, it wasn't in the state you live in, state of Delaware. So what happens next in this situation?
She's a very wealthy person. I thought she lived, when I visited her home, I thought it was an office building. Elevators going from the floor, and that's her house. So she's got offices, full-size gym, daycare in there. And I mean, it looks like preschool, a library, and a recording studio. It's like, wow. And then her husband's family is very well connected, about as high as you can get. So she's got the financial wherewithal to fight it. And I think she intends to. And the problem is just like a lot of stuff going on today, we've got things that are filed by people that ought to know better, but in their ignorance, they mess up thoroughly. Like one example.
All right. So, yeah, so pretty much he's on Candace's side. I saw the Brigitte Macron. I watch Candace daily. Like, I get my Candace fix every day at 4:00. Yo, y'all gotta watch it. Before y'all judge, watch it. She's very convincing. And for whatever reason, he's not showing any proof. I said he. Well, I guess y'all know where I stand with that. He's not showing any proof that he was born a woman. They just show me a baby picture, she's saying. Show me you and your brother at the same time. Because they have proof that the boy was born, but where's Brigitte? She said, you never see them at the same time. You can't. Because she said, he is I and I am him. I can't stand Jay-Z, yo. All right, let me take that off my screen. Okay, next we got Jackie and Christie, the smack heard across the world. So Basketball Wives turned into WW SmackDown. Jackie smacked her daughter on social media, and I was like, I gotta see it in full motion. So we're gonna pull it up real quick. This is gonna be a short live, guys. I know. I'm not in the algorithm because I don't go live often, but it's okay because I'm gonna go live again tonight. I'm gonna go live so much y'all gonna get sick of me. All right, let me see the Jackie Christie fight.
This how you?
I need to clear my name.
Girl, stop.
Do you hear yourself?
Stop.
I need to clear my
I'm gonna
name.
say this.
Please say it
I
and
love
record
you.
it while you
I
at
record
it. So
nothing.
you can
Hold on. Damn, all this music in the background is killing me.
run it back to Dad and Douglas and continue to lie to them and tell them that what happened didn't happen.
Shenny.
So that when they see this, they see you for the violent individual that you are.
Stop?
No, I'm not going to stop. And I'm not going to let up. And I'm
Well,
going to
guess
speak
what
the
I
truth.
want.
All right, let me give you backstory while I gotta pause it again real quick. Apparently Jackie Christie smacks her mother. Jackie is the one with the bandana. That's her mother. And Jackie Christie came because she had beef. And everybody's like, yo, do you know your mother? Your mother is handsy.
You to do.
Every
I want
single
you
time.
to
I
get
have
up.
zero respect.
I want
for
you to get up and leave my
Zero
room.
respect.
Get up and leave my room.
Zero
Okay,
respect for
bye-bye.
you. Okay.
Go ahead.
So she keeps telling her mother she don't got no respect for her. It's like, bitch, then get the hell out of my room, please. Don't be sitting in my house.
Thank you.
You look very
Thank you
cute.
for wasting my time.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, girl.
Bye-bye.
Have a great night, girl.
Bye-bye.
You
I
have
will.
a good night, girl.
Good night, sweetie. Good night.
Be well.
Good night. I
Seek
will.
help.
That's a much better exit.
You right.
Good night.
You right. And
I
you
love
think
you.
you look better? Do you
Bye-bye.
think you look better? Do you think that you fit
Hold on 1 second. Because the music.
the situation? Because you're sitting here looking stupid.
I don't.
Look how you look as a mother, Jackie.
If you don't
Look how
get
you look as a mother.
Get out of my room.
Don't touch me.
Don't. I'll knock you out. Let me go.
Yo, did she just knock the wig off of her?
Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. No, you guys.
No. And I think I was like that already.
That's the end of it. That's the
But that was hard.
end of it. You put your
That's crazy. I don't like to see mother and daughters fight. I am not into it. It's reality TV, but I think that was really real. I think they got a lot of pain, a lot of anger, a lot of stuff that they need to be working on. And they need to get off a reality TV show, but their ratings just went through the roof because we don't watch Basketball Wives anymore. But Jackie Christie, she always been an interesting character, whatever you want to call her. Gunshot, please. Now, we're going to get to this last thing real quick. I'm going to come back later on tonight, though. I'm going to bother y'all. I don't care. I'm going to sit here, and even if I got to be here by myself and stuff like that, I'm coming back on tonight. we just gonna have a conversation, a late night conversation. Late? I don't know about late, but we gonna have a conversation. But before I get to that, yo, the Coldplay guy, I want to know more about this. Share the screen. They're saying that he wants to sue. So it says, neighbors, what y'all think about this? Former astronomer CEO Andy Byron is thinking about taking Coldplay to court after they expose his affair at a concert. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. You exposed yourself at the concert. Nobody would have been paying attention to you. You were there and they said, we're sending a live screen. Y'all want to be cuddled up and hugging and stuff like that. Y'all was so caught off guard because that big ass screen was right there. But here's to no taking accountability for, I don't know, being married and being cuddled up. I mean, because it looked like they was in a long, serious relationship. But then the way he just left and rolled, he like dropped and rolled. You would have thought it was a fire. And then she's like in shock and she's crawling all over the place. Nobody has ever done that on a screen. Ever. Like there are dozens of, hey, hi, on the screen. I don't know any of them. If y'all, as long as y'all not extra, nothing would have happened and nobody would have noticed. But the way y'all acted, stop, dropping and rolling, popping, locking. So anyway, so according to Rob Schutzer exclusive report, Andy is allegedly exploring the idea of suing Coldplay over the incident. Insider tells Shooter that Andy is claiming emotional distress and invasion of privacy. That's the internet. That's what we do, baby. Because as soon as I saw it, I said, I want to know who this guy is. You have just been doxxed. You've been doxxed. Crawling on a goddamn floor in a freaking concert. Like what? Ew. And you about what? Like 60 something years old, crawling on the floor. On your knees. Acting like a little ass kid. That was the spirit right there. That is the spirit. That shit jumped out of your body. Your life flashed before your life flashed before you. Legal says so he reportedly expressed that he didn't consent to being filmed or publicly humiliated, and that the band made him a meme. First of all, he wasn't filmed by Coldplay. Somebody, because the way the screen was looking, somebody in the audience was recording at the time. So that has nothing to do with Coldplay. Get that broke ass person that took the picture of you. Hey, Stephen Harris, and hey, Sweet Daddy Got You. How y'all doing? Legal experts, though, they told the outlet that his lawsuit most likely won't see the light of day because he was at a public concert with cameras and thousands of people gathered. Experts believe Andy is simply just trying to shift the blame off of himself. Sources close to Chris Martin of Coldplay say he laughed at the thought of being sued by Andy. So there you have it. And there you had it. So we already talked about Candace versus Macron, Jackie and Christie slap, Judge Joe Brown receipts. Also, we want to rest in peace Hulk Hogan, Malcolm Jamal Warner, and the Coldplay meltdown. Now, if you love today's episode or if you love today's tea, hit that like button and subscribe. Turn on your notification because the drama never ends. And I told y'all I'm coming back for y'all asses. We're going to play a game or we're going to have a conversation tonight, but we're going to keep going. Anyway, it's Amina Seen It, and I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later.